promise to not talk about just my pregnancy, but there are some crazy updates again. I am now 35 weeks pregnant. I'm gonna be 36 weeks next week. So technically I'm almost full term. Hi Nyla, please don't make noise. She's just here chilling. So let's start. I went back to the hospital again. This time I had to create, like, my pain was like out of 10. Like, I was like, I can't deal with this. It was like this cramping that was like the worst at the top of my stomach, then these contractions. So I started getting them 4 in the morning. I think it was on the 26th of April. I started getting them 4 in the morning. And it just didn't stop. It just kept going. I didn't call my midwife until like 7 in the morning because I was like, J-Ron needs to get to school. J-Ron needs to get to school. And I just didn't want, you know, to keep him home with me or take him to the hospital with me. So obviously took the bus to the hospital. Because I didn't feel like my water didn't break. So, you know, I was like, let me just go. And the hospital's actually pretty close to where I live. So when I got there, I was still in pain. And I always had this thought, like, you know what I mean? Like, I always had this weird thought of like, oh my God, what if the pain stops when I get there? Like, you know, I always think that, and it's actually so annoying. I don't know why I think that stuff, because maybe I just don't want to believe, like, I don't want people to think I'm lying about what I'm feeling. So I feel like I've been dismissed for the past couple of times. If you're gonna bark, I'm gonna ignore you, because you already know that's not how you get attention. So yeah, so got there. I just always have these thoughts like, what if this pain goes away? And then, you know, because last time I went to hospital, it was not even my water breaking. It was just watery fluid that, because when you're close to pregnancy, apparently that's what happens. When you're close to the end of your pregnancy, apparently that's what happens. So basically what happened was they checked me. And, you know, the last time they had to go really far back to check my cervix because my cervix was so far back. This time, they just went in and she's like, okay, yeah, your head is definitely lower. The cervix is definitely lower. What, child? Yo, Nala has some attitude. So, yeah. Sorry, this pain... I thought this pain went away today, but it's coming back. So, yeah, like, he was lower. She could feel his head. And she didn't have to go far. It's right there. And I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, does he have a big head? And she's like, no, it just seems like an average size. I'm like, okay. But, yeah, so, basically, yeah, so I was in the hospital. I had to take 3 Tylenols and a Gravel because my stomach was not having it. I threw up in the hospital because the social worker gave me a turkey sandwich, and I threw up because the onions, right? Because this baby does not like onions, and I should have took that in. I should have took out the onions, but that sandwich was good. So I went back. This is probably, like, honestly, this pregnancy, it was so much easier with Javion. I'm sorry. This pregnancy has been killing me. Like, this pregnancy is one of the worst pregnancies I've ever had. Like, I love you, baby boy, but like, the pain that I go through on a day, like, the pain doesn't go away. Like, I told my mother, like, this pain is not going away. It's always coming back. I don't know why. And like, she's like, she's sorry and I'm going through this. She's like, we can't even induce you because, like, we'd have to wait till you're 37 weeks to induce you. I mean, they don't think that I'm gonna need to be induced, but they just think because I'm in so much pain that if that's the case, then they're gonna probably do it just so I can, like, relieve the pain. So I don't have to be in pain anymore and have him out. But yeah, I'm going full term now. So, I mean, thank God that we made it to 35. Thank God we're making it to 36. You know, they'll say he's gonna come out at 36. I doubt I'm gonna make it to 37. I'm sorry. And I also asked my reader too, and she's like, yeah, she's like, I know it seems like now, but definitely, like, probably next week, I see you more going back to the hospital because you're gonna see more progress with your cervix, and you're probably gonna have him this time. Like, she's like, I asked her if, like, because I'm already a tarot reader and psychic, and she's my one of my favorite ones right now that I always go to now. She's been so accurate. Certain things that she predicted for me, because she has options where you can predict, where she can give you 3 predictions. You don't ask questions. She can give you 3 predictions. And I tell you, 2 of the predictions that she predicted for this spring have already come true. Like, literally. So, and if you want to know her name is Amanda Berry. She's on Etsy, and she has her own shop. I do want to go live. I do want to go see her in person, though. Hopefully before the baby is born. If not, I'll probably have to wait. But yeah, so, she's like, he's definitely going to be born, like next week. Because, like, you know, it's more now. Like, it's more progress now. But she's like, and when you go again, you're going to see that, like, you're not leaving. And, so there was obviously drama there because my son was at school and his dad didn't want to pick him up because of the whole situation that's going on. So, you know, that's gonna get figured out, obviously. If not, I'm probably just gonna have to hire a babysitter that day and just get someone to pick him up from school and bring him back home, just because I can't deal with the whole nonsense. But hopefully, like, if this baby is born in the morning and, you know, I can go home and then I could just meet him at the school bus stop, you know. So yeah, and also, like, they just think that, like, you just have a very sensitive uterus. Like, my brother was telling me, your uterus is very sensitive. Like, anything can trigger it. Like, you can have, like, the worst stomach pain and it could trigger your contractions. And my contractions are bad. Like, I'm good with pain tolerance. Like, I was breathing, but it's just it felt like I had food poisoning with the cramps. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if that's food poisoning. So yeah, that is the update for this hospital and for what I went through. Again, I hopefully the next time I go back to the hospital, I don't think I'm gonna go back. I told them I want to go to the birthing center, or they can come to my house and check me first before we leave anywhere, because I am done. And I feel like I need to get a bigger hospital bed because my hospital is not fitting everything. I haven't even unpacked the breast pump. Like, it's, and they're telling me I'm gonna probably need it. I'm probably not gonna even bring it because I just feel like I'm over it. So, but sometimes I do feel like my milk is in, not because it's, you know, but I just feel like the flow of, like, the feeling of the flow in my chest. So I do think my milk is already here. And, yeah, like, I just constantly just feel like I'm over this pregnancy. The pain, like, is ridiculous. And it's the more, and thing is, 2 days ago, after I got out of the hospital, I felt him push himself down lower. Like, he pushed himself down lower. I felt that shit. And when I was walking today, because I had to go get, like, the groceries, because I always go to Walmart, and I didn't want to get it delivered this time. So I went there, and I feel his hand at the bottom. I'm like, oh Lord. I'm like, he's lower. I could feel his little hand, like his fingers. And I was like, yeah, you're definitely coming out soon. Definitely coming out soon. So, like, yeah, I'm excited to meet him finally. And to finally have my body back. Because getting up in the morning and feeling a rock between my legs is not the best thing in the world. So yeah, I'm kind of over it. And, like, you know, they're like, we do believe you. Like, don't think we don't believe you. But it's just, like, your body and your baby are fighting to dilate. So it's like, I'm getting these big contractions, but I'm not dilating. That's the problem. And that's, like, a weird thing. It's like a fear. It's like, how am I getting these hard-ass contractions and I'm not fucking dilating? So I better be fucking dilating the next time I get into the hospital, because I'm not playing. I don't want to be induced. I heard it's shit. I heard it's hell. I heard it's painful. I don't want to be induced, but, like, little boy. And she most likely thinks, she's like, I strongly see Taurus. Like, I don't even see Gemini. Like, he's definitely a Taurus. And he's moving like a damn Taurus. Like, one day you want to come out, next day you want to sit in there. Like, pick, like, which one? Your brother wants to see you. Every time that I come home and there's no baby in my arms, my son is upset. Where's the baby? Where's my brother? Like, you know, it's and I feel bad for him because I know he's bored of me and he's ready to have a friend. And I'm not coming home with no baby. So yeah. I really actually thought I was gonna cry in this video because like, okay. People at the door, it's fine. It's fine. Come here. They're not at our door. They're just passing by. Hey, come here. Every time someone's at the door, she goes wild. It's okay. They're just passing by. They're not at the door. Crazy. She's protective as hell. But yeah. So that was the basic another hospital story that I had that happened last week. Like I was over it. Like I was not having it. Or it's this week. Yeah, it's this week. Yeah. So another thing I want to talk about also is like, man, honestly, being pregnant and going through situations and seeing that, like, you know, you start to see who's really there for you and who's not really there for you. Once you start to see people moving weird, like, if the first few times that, like, someone's supposed to be there for you and support you and they're not there, when the real event happens and you're not there, I'm not even surprised. Like, just know that day it's a cutoff. So when someone shows you, like, definitely someone showing you like weird energy from jump, it could be from any situation. When someone shows you weird energy from jump, hop on that shit and don't be sitting there letting it just slide. When it comes to certain things, it doesn't even have to be anything, just any little thing that someone's showing you, you need to page them, because when you don't page them, you're literally just letting them do whatever they want. They think they can do whatever they gotta do and control you. No. Me, I have my mouth used to be so quiet, like from years back. Like I used to not ever speak about shit. Now I don't give a fuck whose feelings I hurt. I don't give a fuck if you want to leave my life. Bye. But like, certain shit, like I just don't care anymore. I really don't care. Because it's like, at the end of the day, if you're gonna be in my life, you're gonna act proper. If you don't act proper, go do that somewhere else to other people, but not to me, because you do not want me to do that back to you, because I will do it 10 times worse. Or I'll just leave you and you'll feel the emptiness. But yeah, so don't let people like, not let people, hold on. You can see the bump. But yeah, don't let nobody like make you feel like you have to do what they say, or like you have to like follow through with shit if they're not following through for you. Once you see those little signs, handle it. Deal with your situation, whether that's friends, whether that's people, whether that's family. Deal with your situation. I hate when people complain about shit and they don't fucking do something about the problem. Do something about it. Stop complaining about it. So I just think that like this pregnancy, May, I already have a hot mouth already, but May it's gonna be even hotter, because like that's the day whatever he's supposed to be born. But yeah, I'm just over people right now. People are annoying the fuck out of me. I'm over it right now. I just want to be to myself and my kid and figure out my shit right now, because obviously I'm going through a weird situation and I'm stressed as fuck, and I'm trying to be as calm as I can and grounded and journal, which I need to do today. I'm trying not to be as stressed, which is surprising because I know meditation has been helping and journal has been helping and praying has been helping, because my baby, when they do the tests, my baby's not stressed out, and I'm so happy. And that's the same thing with Javion when I was praying with him. None of my babies got stressed out, but like I feel stressed, but I try to calm down because I know I'm carrying a baby. So yeah. In regards to his father, honestly, like I said, I'm the type of person, I'll give you chances until the end of this baby's born. If I see that like this baby, what's going on out there? Anyways, I just feel like I give chances, and you have until this baby's born. If I don't see more progress, court. I don't hesitate. I don't care if people want to think, oh my god. So yeah, there's a baby crying down, and she's obviously protective. She's worried, but she doesn't need to be worried. So yeah, I just feel like, don't let nobody treat you like shit. Period, point blank. I don't care who it is. So yeah, set your boundaries, because that's what makes people the most uncomfortable, and that's what will make people show who they really are. Because literally, when you're not sticking up for yourself, you're not putting your boundaries, that's when people want to act like they're tough and and then they run you. But as soon as you start putting their boundaries and putting people in their face, yeah, like I would be telling, like, it's not, I don't even care to listen to people's issues anymore. It's like, do something about it. You're in the wrong or in the right. Period. I don't care if you want to argue with me. I'm just not gonna answer you. So yeah, nothing else is stressing me. I have way too much on my plate anymore to be entertaining people and nonsense. So I just, like, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. My social battery is done. This is why I like to take my space from people, and I don't care if people get offended, because I'm over it. When you put yourself first, you have more respect for yourself, you build more self-love for yourself, and people will respect you more. And people who still don't want to respect you are not meant to be in your life. Period, point blank. So yeah. Yeah, Jiron has soccer practice tomorrow. This is probably most likely going to be uploaded tomorrow. But yeah, I just need to take him to the hair. Like, I keep saying to him to the barbershop. I'm going to try and do it next week. But I need to take him to the barbershop and shave off his head. Not completely bald, but just cut it off. I was thinking about doing it myself, but I don't want to mess up his hair, so I'm not doing it. But yeah, I'm craving bubble tea. Yeah, what a day. Oh, I'm honestly, it's just a day. What a day. What a day. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this video off because Nyla's interrupting it crazy. You need to settle down now. Settle down. So yeah, I got everything. I just need to get this car seat for this baby. But honestly, because I'm a birthmark, they can probably just use they'll probably bring me a temporary car seat just to bring the baby home. But I still need to get my own, because if I'm traveling somewhere and I need to be in a car, baby's with me, if I don't want to use the stroller. And I do need to get the stroller's not broken, but like the wheels, I do want to get it fixed because I know they're rusted. But it's still right smooth when I was pushing it. So yeah, I think I'll be okay for a little bit. But yeah. So yeah, I just want to come on here and say this and do an update, cause craziness. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I'll have baby with me. If not, then yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend and night. And it's almost May, so yay. Spring is ending. Summer is coming. And it's officially 1 or 2 months before my birthday month. So yeah, see you later.